This video is for Derek Lowstutter, who's a badass fucking Kentuckian, right? You want to talk about Kentuckian kicking ass? Derek fucking Lowstutter's a badass. He's a 26-year-old out of Winchester. He was in Winchester and Clark County in 2013 when the FBI picked him up, and they took every fucking thing that he had. They took his even Xbox 360. Here's the story as he says it, actually, and it's the day before 6/6/2013. So he writes this, but he says about mid-April 2012. So this is actually 2 years ago that this went down. So this is Derek Lowstutter's words. Greetings, citizens of the world. I am Derek Lowstutter, and this is my story. Approximately mid-April 2012, a search warrant was carried out on my address in Winchester, Kentucky for alleged communication with one Noah McHugh, a.k.a. at Just Batcat, regarding the hacking of http://www.rollredroll.com, my alleged involvement in said hacking. Upon returning from a brief turkey hunt behind my farm, I had just sat down and opened up my computer to work when my pit bull named Thor jumps up on the door, as is common for him to do when someone new is at my house. I'd been expecting a t-shirt in the mail from shieldtactical.com, and what appeared to be a FedEx truck was parked in my driveway. As I opened the door to greet the driver, approximately 12 FBI SWAT team agents jump out of the truck screaming for me to get the fuck down, with M16 assault rifles and full riot gear, armed safely off, pointing directly at my head. I was handcuffed and detained outside while they cleared my house. My brother soon emerged later with his new girlfriend, both bewildered that the FBI was at my house, seeing as I had no prior criminal history, both of them in handcuffs as well. So he got his brother there, and his brother's got a girlfriend, and he's all there. So 3 people total is there to watch all this, right? I don't know if there's probably, I bet the FBI has videotape of this entire thing going down, and I wonder if there's surveillance of the whole thing too. So, okay, M16 assault rifles, right? 12 fucking SWAT agencies, or SWAT agents, fucking, FBI SWAT agents just jumping out and get the fuck down, get the fuck down. And I guess we're just supposed to, assume that's who they are, right? They said they're FBI, so I mean that's enough of a justification. Maybe they had like FBI T-shirt or some shit on them. I don't know. So my brother soon emerged later with his new girlfriend. They were bewildered. They both were in handcuffs. The SWAT team left my belongings all over the floor. My dogs are shocked. My family is nervous. My garage door battered opened with a ram. I stated I had a key in the RV camper. Window broken for entry, though I started to pull hard on the door. Looking around, I seen the SWAT team, of course, a few FBI detectives from Columbus, Ohio, Lexington, Kentucky, and Louisville. So FBI detectives from Columbus. So they're in conjunction, like they can't catch the fucking Steubenville people. I mean, this is people from Columbus feeling as though, he's able to do their job better. They're just jealous. That's what this shit is. FBI is jealous of Derek Lowstutter. Derek Lowstutter was able to do some shit, catch some criminals when they couldn't do it, and they're pissed off that he was using the same illegal technology to fucking break other people's, Fourth Amendment rights. And, what a bunch of fucking hypocrites. Like, seriously, what a bunch of stupid-ass fucking hypocrites. They are so stupid for pursuing this. The governor even said, like, it was a heroic thing that, Derek Lowstutter did. So why would the governor allow these, I guess it's FBI, it's federal proceedings, but I don't see how they got jurisdiction. So the SWAT team left my belongings on the floor. My dogs are shocked. I said I had a key. They fucking rammed the fucking door anyways, the garage door. So what a bunch of assholes. Hey, I'll unlock it. No, fuck you. Okay, pricks. The RV camper window broken for entry. Though I stated to pull hard on the door. So, instead of just fucking opening the door like regular fucking people, they're like barbarians, just breaking the fucking RV windows and open the door that way, battle and ram the fucking, just like, I mean, seriously, they know that this guy's a hacker, but what do they expect? Like, he's got a whole fucking underground fucking arsenal. He's got, like, I mean, he's not fucking Waco. This ain't David Koresh. He's not got like an arsenal of fucking guns underneath him. It's not like that. And it's insane. I mean, this is insane. Like how much shit that they go through with something like this. So there's a state trooper or two, so a couple state troopers and a local sheriff, right? And shortly thereafter, the buildings were cleared. The CIS lab coat wearing geek squad, so to speak, who analyzes your evidence. So that's who all was there. The fucking Clark County sheriff. What a bitch. What a piece of shit. That sheriff of Clark County isn't like the county sheriff in Jackson County. Jackson County Sheriff is a badass county sheriff in Kentucky, and the fucking Clark County Sheriff is shit. Okay, because the Clark County Sheriff could have said no to this, but he wanted to get in on this. They get, you know, just like the fucking Steubenville rapist, right? One person gets the idea, and then, you know, just mob mentality. Everybody just wants to fucking rape, and then, you know, they can't stop themselves. So they just want to fucking rape, you know, Derek fucking Lowstutter because he was able to, they're jealous. They're jealous that he was able to fucking beat him to the case, right? So a private investigator, he could be a citizen journalist. He didn't even commit any crime. He hacked no websites. He's passing information that he had received himself. So, you know, he didn't break into anything. He broke into nothing. He broke no laws whatsoever. They're just basically, you know, targeting him because they feel like they got him, and they must have said something on some, you know, he must have chatted and admitted to doing something. So I was detained on the back patio. I was asked if I was going to jail. They said no. They said, who are you? I responded, Kentucky Anonymous. They asked me a few questions, asked me for my passwords for my account, stated that I could not tell anyone I was raided or I would have faced additional charges such as destroying or tampering with evidence. They pulled out alleged emails between me and at Just Back Cat, a.k.a. Noah McHugh from Noah's Inbox, indicating that someone was trying to sell me down the river. They stated they'd been watching me for a long time prior to Jim Parks, and that I was a good guy, and even joked around a bit about the good things I have done, and none the less sincere or not. They are the FBI, and to them I'm anonymous, the embodiment of a dangerous threat, according to their M16 assault rifles aimed at me for a computer. Before they departed, I asked them for names and badge numbers for each involved. None of them fucking did as they were told to do. Subsequently, it took them the better part of a month just to get a phone call returned for the status of my belongings, let alone tracking down my case agent to Columbus, Ohio. So, what the fuck, FBI? Out of Columbus, Ohio, you know, Columbus is the namesake of a fucking genocidal, fucking, you know, raping fucking piece of shit, pedophile, fucking gold and land speculator, just a fucking psychopath, right? So you got bloody fucking murderers starting out with Columbus, Ohio, and then you got, you know, the fucking Steubenville racist home at the fucking Yellow Creek Massacre, which is Johnny Logan, which starts the American Revolution. That incident, the Yellow Creek Massacre, precipitated Lord Dunmar's War, 1774, and that is what started the American Revolution, because it was like, oh shit, if the Indians start rising up and they get the fucking land, then that means no British, no Americans will get the land. We gotta fucking fight to get control over the political government so we can take the fucking land from the Native Americans. That's George Washington. I mean, he's well known. Third-generation plantation owner, Indian killer, Hanadagayas, right? Kanatak Carius, the motherfucking town destroyer, burned and killed all them fucking Iroquois villages, you know, just like a psychopath. Plus Hamar's defeat and St. Clair's defeat, then Matt Anthony Wayne with the Northwestern Indian War, George Rogers Clark. Give me a fucking break. George Washington was killing fucking Indians left and right. So... Down my case went to Columbus, Ohio. I asked Agent Bixby, who in all fairness seems to be fighting for me and believes I'm a good guy, the status of my belongings, and they had no timetable as of this post. They're still with the FBI being analyzed. I was emailed their intent to send out a target letter, which means they're going to try to indict me for a federal offense, most likely a felony, 2 misdemeanors, a secret grand jury of 23 individuals for which I cannot be present to state my side nor state my innocence. So some grand jury of 23 fucking people is going to decide his fate, even though they're not even going to talk to him. Let us not forget that Batcat did the hack, as stated in the Herald article here, by which all accounts is a clear admission of guilt. So I'm curious to see the charges, as is the lawyer I've teamed up with, Jason Flores Williams of the Whistleblower Defense League. WBDL is a group of very serious attorneys that come to their clients and mostly pro bono and look to defer defense costs through grassroots fundraising. Hence the need for a store on this site and the We Pay campaign, which will be on the site later today. The group was founded in most part by famed attorney of Commander X, Jay Lederman. This is my call to you and the media and the world of Anonymous who look to change the world to a free, transparent one, to my friends and family as well, to come to my aid. If you can find in your heart, share my story, donate, buy a sticker, rally in the streets to demand the investigation against me be dismissed. I stood up for a rape victim. I shared information that was public. I had an opinion, and now I'm needing you to stand up for me. Kentucky Anonymous. Derek Lowstutter Defense Fund. So that's a plea from Derek Lowstutter, right? Please, fucking public, give a shit about me. He was able to break the fucking story, push the story to where they did get convictions, even though Tom Paine goes to fucking prison for 25 years over rape. You have these two high school fucking kids who just go for 1 or 2 years apiece, and then they're back out. They don't even get kicked off the team, not even suspended or nothing. As soon as they get back out, they're right back on the team, right? Like as if nothing fucking happened. So, yeah. So there's lots of bad things that actually come out of that. The FBI saying that they're gonna give him jail time if he said anything. So that's bullying after the fact. Don't you fucking talk. You better shut the fuck up, right? That's what a rapist will fucking say. Don't you dare fucking talk about this shit. This between me and you is just out here in the fucking parking garage. Shut your mouth. Or I'll kill you. You don't tell nobody, I'll kill you, right? And that's the type of fucking intimidation, this fucking oppressor tactics. I mean, the oppressor they're sadistic, fucking necrophilic, and they don't give a shit about anybody else except for themselves. So, Derek Lowstutter, 26-year-old, was raided Winchester, Kentucky house. He was raided on, he was in mid-April of 2012, so a long-ass fucking time ago. I don't know, fuck George Rogers Clark, he's not Stephen Burbridge, but because you have people like George Rogers Clark, that's why I put Stephen Burbridge on a fucking pedestal. There's Willis Russell's on a pedestal. Stephen Burbridge was a butcher of Kentucky, but he was pro-Union, and so he came in and just killed a shit ton of fucking Confederates. If he found a Confederate and they found that he was being housed in some house, he'd kill the Confederate, kill the people that housed him in the house. He didn't give a fuck. And so Stephen Burbridge is a badass in Kentucky history. Willis Russell, too, to a lesser degree, but he was able to get everybody arrested. But eventually, even Grover Cleveland fucking William Smoot, the Ku Klux Klan member that was using posse comitatus, which is you're allowed to get the sheriff. If you're the sheriff of the county, you're allowed to get a posse. You're allowed to get everybody all organized in a posse and go fucking arrest somebody. And so that's what the Ku Klux Klan was doing, right? The sheriff was getting in the fucking sheriff's position, and then they was using the sheriff and the law as fucking legal justification in order to justify their lawless fucking terrorism. So he didn't hack it. He says someone else hacked it. It was actually Michelle McKee and Alexandria Goddard. I wrote, like, one person had it, Alexandria, and then they give it to Michelle McKee, and then and then I guess ultimately it was all fucking this bat cat fucking whatever, and he was like, I don't know who he was all about. The FBI said that, oh, he's, gonna fuck you over, he's gonna fuck you over. So, Trent Mays and Malik Richmond, I think, Malik Richmond and Trent Mays were the fucking high school football players who raped the 16-year-old girl. They had incriminating social media pictures, so I don't even know what the fucking thing they did. They was able to get the videos, and why were they fucking sending videos? Are they using the website to send the videos? Were they using some sort of Snapchat or some shit, private account where only they could see what the fuck they were talking about and, talking all that horrible shit? So, yeah, Tom Paine, he's still sitting in a fucking jail. He's still in Green River Correctional Facility in Central City. And he's got a 12-year-old daughter who's been in prison for 43 years, 66% of his life for a rape. But if you're a Steubenville fucking rapist in Ohio, then you can just go to prison for a year. You can rape, just go to prison for a year, and then, get out and do as the fuck as you please. So that's Ohio's morals, and Kentucky's morals is not that way, but evidently there's Lexington and Louisville office, and there's 8 offices of the FBI in Kentucky. This is a bad case for the FBI to actually get involved with. I know they want to say it's in their jurisdiction, and so they get all fucking, their mouth salivates, and they get all hungry for a case, but they're wrong in this sense. And if you're going to throw Derek fucking Lowstutter into prison, I mean, it's no surprise you did the same shit to Bradley Manning. You sent him to prison for, what, 50 to 75 fucking years? 70, you know what I mean? You motherfuckers are going to they're going to try to do that, but it's going to come down to jury nullification. Not only did, they broke the 4th Amendment rights, but they actually broke a lot of Kentucky Bill of Rights, too. Section 2, Section 4, Section 8, Section 9, Section 10, Section 12, and Section 22. So he's got 8 Bill of Rights, 8 freedoms in Kentucky that were being infringed upon. So it's not just 4th Amendment rights, and like he said, he's not guilty of shit. people they're just scared that he's able to manipulate the internet and the media the way that he was able to in order to get the desired effect, which was to go after the fucking criminals, which is what the fuck we want. We want you to go after the bad guys, and that's why it's hard to be able to tell if any of these police officers are good or bad, because if there are good police officers, if there are some good apples left in the police force, then they would be crying out whenever they see corruption or bad fucking cops. And these are fucking bad cops. Don't arrest a fucking, give him a slap on the wrist or some shit, but be putting all these charges on him, occupying all that headspace. Man, you all did the fucking rapist. You're doing worse to Eric than what you did to the rapist.